Good morning, children. Let us start exercise 5.1. If a point C lies between 2 points A and B such that AC equal to BC, then prove that AC equal to half of AB. Explain by drawing the figure. So let us first draw the figure. A and B are 2 points, C lying between A and B. Clear? Then start. Given what is given, AC equal to BC, it is given, and you have to prove that AC equal to half of AB. Let us prove that. Now AC equal to BC. AC equal to BC is given. AC equal to BC, that is given in the question only. This is given. And now adding AC to both the sides. Adding AC to both the sides. Then AC plus AC equal to BC plus AC. AC plus AC equal to 2AC. BC plus AC equal to AB. BC plus AC equal to AB. This implies that 2AC equal to AB you got. Then AC equal to what? AC equal to half of AB. So children, this is you have proved. That is what did you prove? That is, if AC equal to BC, it is given, and you have to prove that AC equal to half of AB. Then AC, let us prove AC equal to BC, that is given. Adding AC to both the sides. AC plus AC equal to BC plus AC, and 2AC equal to AB. You know that by Euclid axiom that if equal things are added to the equals, then the results are also equal. So according to this Euclid's axiom, now question number 5. Prove that every line segment has one and only one midpoint. Question number 5. Prove that every line segment has one and only one midpoint. Let us start, children. AB is a line segment. Clear? And see, we have assumed that, let us see this contradiction method, that let us assume that C and D are two midpoints, and we will show that this assumption is wrong. Means C and D will be the same point. Clear? Their names are different. So let us prove. Given a line segment AB, you are given with, clear, that is AB. You have to prove that AB has only one midpoint. You have to prove that AB has only one midpoint, that is, see, now start proof. Let AB has two midpoints. Clear? At the beginning we have assumed that AB has two midpoints, C and D. Clear? Let them be C and D. When C is the midpoint, next step, when C is the midpoint of AB, you know that if C is the midpoint of AB, then AC equal to BC. AC equal to BC, let it be question number 1. When D is the midpoint, then AD equal to BD. Let it be equation number 2. AD equal to BD you have taken. Now children, from here see what you have to prove. That now subtracting equation number 2 from 1. That is AC minus AD equal to BC minus BD. That is called axiom 3. If equals are subtracted from equals, then remainders are equal. Axiom 3. Here children, now I would like to tell you here, if equals are added to the equals, then the results are equal. Which axiom of Euclid is this? This is axiom 2. In question number 4. Clear? This refer axiom 2. This is. Now here subtracting 2 from 1, that is AC minus AD equal to BC minus BD. That is axiom 3. If equals are subtracted from equals, clear, then the remainders are equal. Now see the figure, AC minus AD. AC is smaller distance, AD is the bigger distance. When AD is subtracted from AC, then algebraically it is minus CD. Minus CD equal to CD. Clear? Now BC minus BD, BC minus BD, then CD is there. Now by transposing, clear, 2CD, this minus CD went that side, and the 2CD equal to 0, that is again CD equal to 0. CD means, what does CD mean? CD means distance between C and D. CD means distance between C and D. When CD equal to 0, it means that different distance between C and D is 0, and this is possible only if C and D coincide. Coincide means one point is above the other. Clear? They are the same point, only their names are different. Means you cannot separate both C and D point. They both are same point, but their names are different. So children, now this is possible only if C and D coincides. So our assumption that C and D are two midpoints. Clear? That at the beginning we have assumed that C and D are two midpoints. This assumption, this hypothesis is wrong. Now it means every line segment has one and only one midpoint. Clear? Children, let us see once again. A line segment AB, what you have to prove that every line segment has one and only one midpoint. So AB is a line segment, and we have assumed that it has two midpoints. Clear? Contradiction method we will use to prove. Clear? Let AB has two midpoints, C and D. Clear? We improve. When C is the midpoint, then what is the condition? AC equal to BC. When D is the midpoint, then AD equal to BD. Clear? Now subtracting 2 means this one, AD equal to subtracting 2 from 1. AC minus AD equal to BC minus BD. That is axiom 3 of Euclid. Then AC minus AD, AC is the smaller distance, AD is the bigger distance. You see the figure, minus CD equal to CD. Then by transposing, this is 2CD equal to 0, CD, then CD equal to 0. This is possible only if C and D coincides. Clear? Distance between C and D can be 0 if and only if C and D are the same point. So our assumption that C and D are two midpoints of AB is wrong. So every line segment has one and only one midpoint, that we have proved. Okay children, now the next question of the same exercise. This is very much important question. If AC equal to BD, it is given in the question. If see figure is given if AC equal to BD, figure is given in the question only. Clear? AC equal to BD it is given, then you have to prove that AB equal to CD. AB equal to CD. This is question number 6 of exercise 5.1. For that, let us start. What is given? AC equal to BD, that is given here in the question. You have to prove that AC equal to BD, it is given. You have to prove AB equal to CD. Then AC equal to BD. To prove AB equal to CD, proof AC equal to BD given. Subtracting BC, see the situation. Subtract AC is this distance, BD is this distance. This BC is common in both the distances. This is AC, this is BC. BC is involved in both the distance. So let us remove BC from both the sides. Subtracting BC from both the sides, then AC minus BC equal to BD minus BC. This is again Euclid's axiom 3. What is Euclid's axiom 3? Recall it. If equals are subtracted from equals, then the remainders are equal. What is Euclid axiom 3? If equals are subtracted from equals, then remainders are equal. Then AC minus AB, see the figure, AC minus BC. AC is this distance, let us see, and BC is removed, then AB is remained, AB. BD is this distance. When BC is removed from here, then CD remained, then AB equal to CD, and that is what you had to prove. So children, this is this question number 6 is also proved. Let us see once again question number 4. Question number 4 is, children, here I would like to just remind you that this, when equals are added to equals, then the results are also equal. Here while proving this question, AC equal to BC is given, and you had to prove that AC equal to half of AB. Then what is AC equal to BC, that is given. Adding AC to both the sides, then AC plus AC equal to BC plus AC. Clear? Then AC plus AC equal to 2AC, and BC plus AC equal to AB. Here BC plus AC What is this? This is axiom 2 of Euclid, clear? And this is 2ac equal to ab and ac equal to half of ab. I think this exercise 5.1 is over. Now this remaining question, they are very much easy. You can solve it yourself. You go through the textbook, clear? And if any doubt is there, you can ask it personally, clear, through my WhatsApp or through phone call. And see this whenever we meet, clear, we will take up exercise 5.2. There is nothing, only 2 questions are there. They are very much easy. And after that we will start lines and angles, chapter number 6. Clear, children? Maintain proper record. If any doubt is there, solve each and every question yourself. If any doubt is there, you can personally ask without any fear and favor. Okay, thank you children, thank you so much.